Welcome, everyone. This is Scott with Carnival. Thank you for joining us today. Patty, it's so good to see you.
Hi, everybody. I see you out there. I see you all. Hi. How is everybody? Boy, that music kind of gets you in the mood, right?
Absolutely. Mardi Gras. I have my beads right here as well.
We got the girls
don't know
all
if you
decked
see
out
that
in
in
their
the
Mardi Gras garb as well. That is great. So we are so glad that you're joining us today. I can almost reach out and see you, and I want to reach out and give you a big virtual hug. So thank you for joining us. We miss you all so much. And we'll get this party started. So I want to just take a minute to introduce our staff. And if you can just pop that slide up there, Scott, I think most of the folks here
Absolutely.
know who we are and what we do, but I always like to take a minute to brag on our staff here at the office.
Okay, Patty, if we put that slide up there, though, we won't be able to look at each of their cameras. So which one do you
Okay.
want to do?
You want to say hi to everybody? What would you like to do?
Do you want to have your agent say hi?
Okay, sure. Let's start with that. So we've got a great staff, guys, here, as you well know, and we're going to just take a minute. We're all here in the office. We are working in the office very safely. We have upstairs and downstairs. We're all spread out. We have barriers and plexiglass, and we wear masks and so forth all around the office. But we are under one roof, and we're glad that we have each other and we make a great team. So today we just want to take a minute to say hi to everybody here from Magic. And how about Miss Shelly Franks?
There's Hi, everybody. Shelly. It's good to see you. Happy Mardi Gras Day.
Happy Mardi Gras Day. Scoot your head over there. Peek into the camera. There you are. Thank you, Shelly. And who's next?
The next one, hold on a sec. It's going a little slow. We're having some technical difficulties. Let's just go to the slide. For whatever reason, it's not allowing me to show each individual. So we would just do the slide that has everybody's face on it.
There you go. There you go.
Again, okay, here we go. Here's the group.
Want to reach out to you all and say thank you for joining us again today. There's a picture of all of our staff and their little porthole photos that we've got. And I do like to take a minute to brag on them because they're amazing and inspiring to me every day. And these gals are true professionals. They take your vacation extremely seriously, and the services they provide is uncomparable. So I really give them a big round of applause. And we've been doing this a long time. We've got a lot of experience to offer you, and we do so with the grateful heart that we have. So thank you. And then next, we'll take a look at our office. As you know, we're located right in downtown Worthington, right in the center of Columbus, Ohio. We've been located here for, gosh, it's 33 years we've been doing this and having lots of fun. So I guess the statement that time flies when you're having fun, it's very true. And, while we do represent all kinds of vacations, wide variety of vacations, we are known as a cruise specialist for sure. And we represent all the different brands throughout the whole travel industry. Today, we're extremely excited to be bringing you some of the best of Carnival Cruise Lines and what they've got coming up on the horizon. And speaking of Carnival Cruise Lines, boy, we go back a long way in history with Carnival. For, like I said, 33 years we've been doing this. And I started when I was 24 years old. So now you know how old I am with my mom. And then, of course, Shelly joined, and then Lisa and the rest of the gang came on with us. And back in the day, back in 1993, we were actually awarded Carnival Cruise Line's National Agency of the Year out of all the agencies in the United States and Canada. So that was like a really big deal, right? And we had so much fun. The executives from Carnival, Bob Dickinson and Maurice Armardi and Vicky Freed, they all came into town and hosted an event. And we got this wonderful big grandfather clock award that still sits proudly in the front of our office. So you have to check that out when you come in to visit us. But lots of fun over the years. It's been a great ride. And, fast forward you know, throughout the years, we've got Shelly and Jamie and Marcia on the Carnival Vistas, and we've had great groups traveling together on the Carnival ships. And of course, who doesn't love those fun towel animals that are there? And just lots of fun for everybody. There's Lisa and I in one of the funny theaters on board. And so we're very excited today to share with you Carnival's newest ship. And who better to do that with than Scott Vecrumba. He is our business development manager with Carnival. We've worked with Scott for many, many years. He's a great guy and highly qualified. So we're grateful to have you, Scott, and we're going to let you take it away and take us on a tour.
Right.
We can't wait to see it.
Thank you, Patti. You know, it's so exciting to be doing this. Patti, you and I have worked together. On May 17th. It's going to make 22 years. And this is the first virtual that we have ever tried before. But I'll tell you, I couldn't be more excited about the Mardi Gras because this is just such an amazing ship. So everyone, thanks for joining us. And today we are going to go through this tour of this amazing new cruise ship that truly is going to change the industry in so many different ways. And I think you're going to love seeing this. So the first thing is environmentally. Not only is this the largest Carnival ship we've ever had, almost 40% larger than our current largest ship, but environmentally, it will be when she arrives in North America next week. She will be the very first ship, and I'm talking Navy, cargo, passenger ship, any type of floating vessel, powered by liquefied natural gas. So what is so amazing about this is she has what you see, these white towers on the top of the ship. That's part of the propulsion system. And you look at the 5 pollutants that come out of a smokestack. On the low end, it's a 50% reduction. On the high end, it is a 98% reduction, which I think is absolutely amazing and really perfect in the world that we live in today. So we will leave the chat box open the entire time. So if you do have any questions, it is the perfect time to click in there. So as we look at this picture of this amazing ship, you can see she's 20 stories tall, almost 4 football fields long. But I want you to keep a mental note of something. Look at that giant glass wall midway through the ship that spans 3 stories. Just keep that in your back of your mind, because later in the presentation, I will show you what is on the other side of that glass wall. So moving right along, we do have 6 distinctive theme zones on board the ship. But before I get to that, if you all have cruised for a while, you may recognize the name Mardi Gras. So the Mardi Gras was the name of our very first ship at Carnival that started back in 1972. It was an old transatlantic liner. We redid it. And from the little Mardi Gras, all 9 brands of Carnival Corporation have come. Well, this picture is actually to scale. So you see the old Mardi Gras next to the new Mardi Gras. And the new Mardi Gras is 6.5 times the size of the old Mardi Gras. So
my gosh, Scott, I just want to interrupt you and just share with the group. The Mardi Gras was actually my very, very first cruise ever in my life in 1988. And it seemed so big back then.
It was a big ship back then. Yes. Yes.
Really launched my enthusiasm for cruising.
It is an amazing ship. That is a great story, Patti. And this picture that you see here, Patti, is actually on board the ship. This is part of one of the elevator lobbies. So today you're going to see a mixture of artist renditions and also real pictures from the ship. So moving right along, there's 6 theme zones in the ship. Grand Central, the French Quarter, with a name like Mardi Gras, you have to have a French Quarter. Summer's Landing, La Piazza, the Lido area, and the Ultimate Playground. So you're going to find as we go through this ship, there are more entertainment options than ever before. There's more dining options, both free and specialty dining options than ever before. 6 different pool zones on board. And then when you get to the cabins, if you're somebody who likes balconies, wait until you see the balconies on this ship, because they're the largest that you're going to find in the contemporary cruise industry. So let's go into Grand Central. And this is actually a real picture from the ship. So there are still some work people down there doing the finishing touches. Just ignore them right now. But it gives you an idea. This is the first thing you're going to see when you get on board the ship. It's 3 stories. Absolutely amazing. That giant glass wall. So one of the things that we've heard from a lot of our customers is they want to feel like they're on board a ship. So you get into this atrium, you look out, there's going to be a beautiful view of the ocean, 3 stories. During the day, you can come and hang out here with friends. There's a couple of bars right here. There's a coffee bar as well. Whatever you want, it's in this area. But at nighttime, that's when the fun starts. It becomes a second showroom. So the glass wall is covered by these giant LED panels. We're going to have lots of great special effects, and you can see entertainment here. But here's the fun thing is that does not replace the normal showroom. It's in addition to the normal showroom. So if you're looking for entertainment, you're not going to beat this ship. In fact, there's more than twice as many shows on board this ship as a normal Carnival ship would offer. So moving right along, this is one of the lobby bar areas, just a fun place to go and hang out with your friends. And even though this is a huge ship, you're going to be in some rooms that you know it's a huge ship, but there's a lot of other rooms that are much more intimate. So if you want to go and hang out with your friends, there's going to be those spaces as well. So if you love sushi, you will love the sushi on board the ship. You can have it indoors or outdoors as well. Here's the little lobby area outside of the Bonsai Sushi, but also if you love the hibachi grills, and I love these, you're going to be able to come and enjoy that. They're going to cook right in front of you. You know, they'll make the volcano and light it so it explodes, turn it into a train, all that fun things they do at the hibachi grills. And you can experience that on board as well. So just keep these mental notes of all the entertainment places and all the different dining options, because this ship is truly second to none. Then the piano bar. I love the piano bars. You can request songs from the 80s, 90s, and 2000, all your favorite songs here. They can turn up the music a little bit louder. So if it's a sing-along time, you don't possibly have to hear me sing. That's one of the benefits of going on this cruise. And once again, another entertainment venue. And if you love your coffee the way I do, we have Java Blue Cafe, which is a huge coffee bar on board. We also have the gourmet teas here, gourmet milkshakes. Hey, if you want a little vodka in the milkshake, they'll do that as well. So a lot of fun that you can have in this room. And then this is just another one of the lounges, the small intimate lounges that we've been discussing. But let's go into the Mardi Gras Theater, because this is also a new area on board, very different than our past theaters. Here's actually a shot of them putting the finishing touches on and installing the lights and all. But at night, this is the way it's going to look. So more Broadway style shows right here. We're also going to have 2 brand new game shows that we've never had on board that we'll introduce. Family Feud, and Mike Peck, the cruise director, is working directly with Steve Harvey, learning how to do the show. And then we're also going to have Deal or No Deal. So both of those game show options in addition to the normal cruise ship entertainment. So for Family Feuds, we're going to take families in the audience, families of 5, and put one family against another one. Other times, we're going to make up our own family and just grab individuals in the audience. And guess what? You're a family for the next 30 minutes. And then we're also going to do a kid one, where we're going to have 5 kids against 5 other kids, and we'll see how that works out. But a lot of fun in the Mardi Gras Theater. And then for those of you who like comedy, we're going to have a full-scale room developed just for comedy. So the first show each evening is going to be a family-friendly show. The next 2 shows are rated R. And these are named comedians that we're bringing on board, individuals that you would see on the HBO Comedy Hour and things such as that. And then do we have any gamblers out there? If we do, a huge casino on this area, on this ship. This is the sports bar area that you see. And then all your favorite games of chance. And then we're going to move into another zone. With a name like Mardi Gras, you have to have a French Quarter. That's the rules. So this is an actual picture of the heart and soul of the French Quarter. Now, I promise you, by the time you get on board, we will have the plastic off of those bar stools, but these are real pictures that the shipyard has sent me. So you're amongst the first that's truly getting a glimpse inside this new ship. Here's another picture of that same room. And then in the French Quarter, you're going to find a wide variety of different lounges and entertainment experiences. So you think about going to New Orleans, you have to think about that amazing jazz music, the red velvet seats and clubs and things like that. This is a live jazz bar with live jazz music. I love the horns that they've made into the chandeliers. Just so much fun. And then we do have the fortune teller's bar here as well. So you can come get your favorite drink with a great themed bar. This is the Flamingo restaurant. It's one of the main restaurants on board the ship. And then we also have Emerald's Bistro. So if you watch the Food Network, you definitely know Emerald. He's the one always walking around yelling, "Bam!" And he has a great new restaurant on board the ship. And this is part of a 2-story entertainment area that is just sure to have a whole lot of fun going on. Lots of different restaurants and bars and lounges that come off of this 2-story area. And if you've been on board and you've been to one of our Alchemy bars, you know how popular those are. Here's the setting for the Alchemy Bar on the Mardi Gras. So if you haven't been to an Alchemy Bar, what that is this is where we have our mixologist, and they can make your favorite martinis. And you can make one of the custom ones that they already have put together, or they're happy to put together a martini just for you. Now, the fun part is our bartenders here, they're dressed like pharmacists. You fill out the prescription pad, and then they make you feel better. But you can see in this 2-story area, it's always changing colors as well. There's also another lounge that comes right off of this. Now, this is called the Limelight Lounge. We're going to have karaoke in here. We'll have different musical acts. If we have a number of big name comedians that we can bring on board, we may have comedians in both rooms as well. But yet this is another entertainment area for you to enjoy. And then we've made it very easy to get from one floor to the next. In this entertainment area, here's one of the staircases. Here's another that has a giant crystal chandelier right in the middle. And for those of you who love the Food Network, we can make the Food Network kind of come alive for you here. So this is Carnival Kitchen. Our executive chefs, they're going to come out. They're going to help teach you how to make some of our dishes on board. Now, some of them are pretty complex. Other ones are much easier, and that's designed for the whole family to come and learn how to make the dishes. So you do your cooking in the back, and then you come out here and you get to enjoy the food that you just created. Now, here is my favorite specialty restaurant on board, Fahrenheit Steakhouse. And this is a great place to go to get your 18-ounce porterhouse steak. I'm not sure who could eat an 18-ounce steak, but if you want to try, this is your place to do it. There's a bar area next to it, and this is where you're going to find your finer drinks. This is where you're going to find your cognacs and your finer bourbons and things like that right here. But look at this. Does that not look like you're in Manhattan? And there is a dessert that you can get here. So when this is over, go to YouTube and type in Carnival Steakhouse Art of the Table. Carnival Steakhouse Art of the Table. And you're going to find this amazing dessert that's made right at the table. And you can experience that on board the Mardi Gras. So then we're going back to the largest restaurant on board the ship. This is one of the main dining rooms, the Palm Restaurant. This is where you can go and get your lobster and your warm chocolate melting cake and all those dishes that Carnival is so popular and famous for. So this dining room is 2 stories, as you see, and there's glass walls on 3 sides of it. So you can have a great view of the scenery as you're cruising. All right, let's go into the Italian area, and we have actually bought a Fiat on board the ship. So we do have that, and this goes straight into Pizzeria del Capitano. That stands for the Captain's Pizza. So in this area, there's indoor, outdoor seating, completely free of charge. There's even a Vespa there all the way at the end. We will have strolling musicians, very similar to what you have in Italy when you go through this area. And then a gelato bar. My daughter's like, Scott, what in the world is gelato? And I told her it's just like ice cream with a whole lot more sugar in it. And she was like, sign me up for that. But this is Cucina di Capitano. This is our Italian restaurant, free of charge for lunch. The charge for dinner is $15, and it's indoor, outdoor. And one of the things I love about this restaurant is our senior officers. They're all from Italy. And this is authentic Italian food. So it's very normal for you to be in this restaurant and look over, and there's the captain, or there's the first officer, chief engineer in their dress blues, almost like Love Boat style, dining in Cucina di Capitano. And then we do have Rudy's Sea Grill. This is a new restaurant. Rudy is the executive chef of our sister company, Holland American. So if you enjoyed the food on Holland American, You're definitely going to enjoy that. This picture, you actually see the captain of the ship. He loves to get in these pictures as they're sending it to us. Here's a picture of the inside of the Seagro. And this one is $37 per person. That covers your entire meal, but a great place to go and great seafood. And now we're into Flavor Town. This is moving into the Summer's Landing area. This is part of the pool that's all the way at the back of the ship. It's an indoor-outdoor area. The indoor area with Flavor Town, this is the largest of the Guy Fieri restaurants that we have on board. It's free of charge for lunch, or there's a la carte fees for dinner. They have something at dinner time called trash can nachos. It comes in this little trash can, you pour it out. Absolutely amazing food. And it's also a brew house. So we can make 5 different types of beer on board the ship. There's actually somebody at Carnival that their job title is brewmaster. And then look at this. If you're outside and maybe you're coming down from Ohio and it's really cold and you've been outside and it's really warm there and you're getting a little too warm, you can come in here and come to the first ice cream truck at sea. And you have a neat little seating area here. This is the restaurant area for Pig and Anchor. And during the evening, we will have country music being played in here. So yet another dining and entertainment venue. And if any of you on board on this call are soldiers, we want to say thank you. And we do have the Heroes Tribute Bar. It's our second Carnival ship that has an area just to say thank you to our veterans. We appreciate everything you've done. This is your area just for you. On every single Carnival cruise, we do have an event that's just for veterans, and it's a reception where we recognize you and your service to the country. So going on the outside of this area, you're going to come back to one of the 6 pool areas. So this is all the way in the back of the ship. So if you're in one of these lounge chairs against the glass, you can cruise and look at the wake of the ship and watch Ohio getting farther and farther and farther away. Just a great relaxing place to go. Now, if you see the red stripes on both sides of the ship in the cabin area, just remember those cabins. And I'm going to show you more about those cabins in just a moment. Here's another shot during the evening time. Doesn't that look fantastic? Mm-hmm. And then we do have the watering hole here as well. Patty, were you jumping in to say something?
I'm just ready to climb aboard.
Doesn't it look amazing? But we still have more entertainment areas. We still have more, especially restaurants. So the Havana Bar serves like as a Cuban nightclub at night. It's a whole lot of fun to go to. So part of this area is a nightclub. Other parts of the area are designed just to be little places that you can go and hang out with your friends. And this is one of those areas. Here's another one as well. All bright Cuban colors, complimentary Cuban appetizers here. So you're going to have a whole lot of fun. I mean, look at that carpet. Is that not wild? I think it's great. And right across from this is Gigi's Asian Kitchen. And when I was on board the Carnival Horizon about a year and a half ago, I dined at different specialty restaurants every night. And I got to tell you, this is the one I was least excited about. It was my best meal. I don't know what they put in that chicken and cashew dish, but it was absolutely amazing. The charge for this area is just $15 per adult. It's free at lunchtime, and it becomes more of a Mongolian wok at lunchtime. So you can pick all your different ingredients that you want. And the ingredients do change during the day. So some days they're going to have things like calamari that you can put in. Other days it'll be beef or chicken or different options for you. There's always 3 different options for a protein each day. And then moving outside, if you love your deck space, you're going to love these Havana Cabanas, because this deck space that you see here is exclusively yours during the cruise, 24 hours a day. It's only the people booked in the Havana Cabanas. Now you have to be at least 12 years of age or older. So you will see teenagers here, but you're not going to see any really young kids in this area. Moving up to the Lido, of course, we will have the great Lido restaurant that you're used to seeing with the floor-to-ceiling windows. I love the decor in this restaurant. Here's an actual picture of some of the tropical themes, but we've added a lot of extra things to this Lido restaurant that you've never seen before on any ship. So here's our captain again, and he's right outside of the Big Chicken. Now, our spokesperson for Carnival is Shaquille O'Neal. And he's been opening up chicken restaurants on the West Coast. So this is a chicken restaurant. You can get chicken sandwiches here, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's open for all three, 100% completely free of charge. And then we have street eats. The food truck craze is amazing right now. And I know a lot of towns, they have their food truck nights where they come in, and this isn't the food truck of 20 years ago. The food is absolutely amazing. So we have 3 different areas that you can go up to in street eats. Each day they change. So you're going to have 3 different options one day and then 3 different options another day. Also 100% free of charge, included in the price of your cruise. We're still going to have your favorite Mexican food at Blue Iguana Cantina. If you like your salsa, this is your place to go. They have lots of different styles of salsa. In fact, if you try 2 salsas a day, you're not even going to try all the salsas by the end of the cruise. My favorite thing to get here in the morning, the breakfast burrito, is to die for. And then, of course, we do have your Guy's Burgers on board. If you've been on a Carnival ship, this is Guy Fieri from the Food Network. He's created Guy's Burgers. They've actually won competitions as the best burgers in the entire world. And the great thing is also free of charge. Now, we've actually moved this up a deck and moved it back. So you see the Tiki Hut, the Red Frog Tiki Bar that you see there. It's actually on the upper level. Right behind this Tiki Bar is where you're going to find Guy's Burgers. And simply, we had to move it from away from the pool area because people love this so much they would line up. On an average cruise, we serve 1,400 burgers per day, and they are absolutely amazing.
Hey, Scott, I'm going to
Yes.
tell you a secret that's where you're going to find Shelly. Shelly loves her Guy's Burgers, right, Shell?
And Shelly, tell them about the French fries, because they're boardwalk fries. I think they're amazing as well.
Okay. Hi, Shell.
There's Shelly.
Hi,
Hey.
hi. Yeah,
Hey.
it was my favorite place, and it also became my niece's favorite place, which was quite surprising when we were on board. She averaged about 2 burgers a day herself at the age of about 16. So we're big fans.
I
I
can
can't wait to try the chicken.
Yeah.
I can imagine. You all at Magic, you've met my son, Nick, who's now 5'9" at 12 years of age. He gets 2 Guy's Burgers every time he goes through the line. The little guy can put the food away, that is for sure. But here's another shot of this Lido area, one of the 6 different pool areas. So at night, we do have the dive-in movies with complimentary popcorn. The first show is always a very, very family-friendly show. We keep the pool open if the kids want to swim and watch the movie at the same point. And then later, we have things like Monday Night Football, different sporting events. We'll show some movies that may be PG-13 or possibly rated R after the kids go to bed up in this area. You can enjoy a great movie underneath the Caribbean stars. And then this is your area that there's a whole lot of things going on. So if you're adventurous or you're thinking about maybe doing a cruise where it's multi-generational and it's the kids, the grandkids, and then the grandparents as well, this is the perfect ship for that because there's something for everybody on board. Everyone's going to have a wonderful time. Then you can come back at night to dinner. Everybody have dinner together, share your adventures for the day. So in this area, you're going to see the very first roller coaster at sea. It's an interactive roller coaster. I'll talk about that in a second. We have miniature golf, 9 holes, the largest water park that we have ever constructed on board. And look at that red water slide. You jump in the capsule and you hear 3, 2, 1. The platform falls out below your feet. You go straight down. Or you can see the blue one, you're going down that one on a sea mat, or the yellow is Carnival's famous Twister water slide. Here's the ironic thing, about half the people using this area, they're the big kids. They're not the little kids. You see just as many adults as kids going down these water slides. We have the drench bucket here. Also, you can see the 2 red water slides to the left of the large ones. Those are for the toddler water slides. So even if you're going with really young family members, they're going to have a blast in this area as well. Very comfortable seating all the way around here for the adults. Here's a shot of, and this is from the shipyard. This isn't a marketing picture, but you can see the quality of the miniature golf course. And here's some of the water slides as well. And then here's Bolt, the first roller coaster at sea. And you can see Santa Claus. This was taken last month over in Finland where it was a shipyard. It was actually snowing as they were taking this picture, and Santa Claus is riding Bolt. Now, if you are the very first person, this is an interactive roller coaster. You have the ability to speed it up or to slow it down. So I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun. It's also done with all electricity and magnets. So it's a quiet roller coaster. You're not going to have all the noise that you're used to seeing with a normal roller coaster. Moving right in front, we have the full basketball court, as well as the ropes course that also has some zip lining in it as well. So the ropes course, it has a beginner's course and it has an expert course. And when you're on this cruise, look up and hold me honest. Tell me if this isn't true. You're going to see all the moms and dads, and they're going to be on the beginner's course, and they're going to be going pretty slow. And then you're going to see the kids on the expert course flying right past their parents as only they can. I know that was personally my experience on board. So, and if you're looking for a quieter area, this is it. This is Serenity for adults 21 years of age and older. There's a bar in this area. There's a pool in this area, hot tubs, and also gourmet salad. So you can enjoy your food here. We also do have pizza delivery that you can get here as well if you're really enjoying your time and you just don't want to move. So everywhere that you see the turquoise lounge chairs, that is part of Serenity. Now on the upper deck where you see the brown lounge chairs, that's Loft 19, and that is exclusively for our guests who book the Excel suites. And I'll show you that in just a moment. Here's another shot as well. And then for Serenity, this is your pool area. Another view of the pool area. And now we're moving up to Loft 19. So if you book one of the Excel suites, it comes with this area. You have an infinity pool. You have jacuzzis here. You can rent cabanas. And there's one price for sea days. It's a little bit more. There's prices for days that you're in port. That's a little bit less. Now, if we don't rent out all of the cabanas, then we will offer those to other members of the ship. But you can see this area, very exclusive, kind of like a Four Seasons hotel dropped right into the middle of the ship. This is another pool, as I mentioned, 6 different pool areas. This one's all the way in the back. This is a quieter pool area. You're not going to find the music going on here. You're not going to find all the crazy games. This is just a great place to go and relax. And if you enjoy your spa, this is definitely the ship for you. Now, with most Carnival ships, the spa is all the way at the top. This one, it's lower down into the ship. So this is the reception room that you see when you go in. If you book the thalassotherapy pool, here it is. And this just looks amazing to me. So if you've never been in a thalassotherapy pool, it's mineral water, and then there's tens of thousands of jets, and there's different stations that you go to. So one of the stations, which is my favorite, is like a lounge chair. So you lay in this lounge chair, your head's above water, everything else is below water, and you just have thousands of jets hitting your body all over. It feels so amazing. So this is the part of the spa. We do have the workout equipment, so it is possible to come on and enjoy all this food and not gain weight, but you're probably going to need to spend a little bit of time in the gym. And then we do have lots of different treatment rooms. We have couples treatment rooms. We have individual rooms. This is an individual room that you see here. And then moving into the cabins, this is what it looks like in the corridors outside of the cabins. So we have made some changes to the cabin sizes on board. The interior cabins are actually a little bit smaller than other Carnival ships. The ocean view and the balcony cabins are significantly larger. So here's what one of the interior cabins look like. It's 158 square feet. So that gives you your bed, that gives you your bathroom, gives you your closet space and your dresser, and that's about it. But if you go to an ocean view, I have a lot of guests that just think it's just a window that you get in your room. Oh, there's so much more. Your cabin's at 243 square feet. You have your large picture window. You have your full sitting area, additional closet space. The bathroom is also a little bit larger with a glass door in the bathroom. The closets have all of the latest features that you would find in the very upscale closets today. Lots of different plugs also for your electrical outlets or electro items. You do have your refrigerator in your room as well with a glass door on it, so you can even see what's in there before you open it. So this is 243 square feet. That is huge for a cruise ship room. And then your balconies. So if you enjoy your balconies, this is going to be amazing. So on past Carnival ships, the balconies are a total of 220 square feet. The cabin is 185. The balcony is 35 square feet. This one, the cabin jumps from 185 square feet to 205 square feet. And your balcony jumps from 35 square feet to 44 square feet. 249 square feet. It wasn't long ago that that was the size of a suite in the cruise industry.
Yeah, Scott, I was just thinking, I mean, those rooms are like mini suites and suites on some of the other vessels.
And this is an 8A. This is a standard balcony cabin.
In a balcony, yeah.
Absolutely. And I love the new decor and the new lighting and things that they've done in these cabins as well. So Havana Cabanas, if you wonder what those are, you get a Cuban theme and you get this cabana space outside. Your cabin jumps up to 276 square feet. If you do have families that are going, and usually these are families with younger kids, we have our family harbor area. And there's interior, there's ocean view, there's deluxe ocean view. Those come with the 2 bathrooms, one with a sink, shower, and toilet, the second with a junior size tub and additional sink. And we also have these ocean view suites. This one also has the 2 bathrooms, a walk-in closet, a large sitting area that converts to bunk beds at night for the kids. And if you're in this area, you have your own private lounge that your key card will get you into. Kind of like if you're staying at a Hilton and you're part of the Hilton Honors program and you're a Diamond member, you have your key card that gets you into that private lounge. Same thing here. We're going to serve breakfast in that lounge. So my kids are 12 and 14 today, but back when they were like 2 and 4, going up to the Lido for breakfast, I wouldn't say was relaxing. Actually, it was the opposite of relaxing. I'm pretty sure my blood pressure went up as I was taking them up there. So here you can take the kiddos, even in their pajamas, go and get breakfast right down the hall at the Family Harbor Lounge. There's also going to be games and snacks in this lounge throughout the day. Or if you have real young ones that are too young to go into Camp Carnival. Camp Carnival starts at age 2. Well, that's a great place to go, and they can just run around and burn off some energy as well throughout the day. Now let's get into these Excel suites because you've never seen anything like this on Carnival ships before. So the cabins are big and the balconies range between big and absolutely ridiculous in size. I mean, there's one that's the size of a rooftop terrace. So this is the smallest of the Excel suites, coming in at 615 square feet. So you do have also a walk-in closet and a massive bathroom. We have at the very front of the ships, Excel corner suites. So these have a separate bedroom, a separate living room, and then a huge balcony. Now the aft ones, remember when I said when we were looking at Summer's Landing to remember the red stripes? This is what's on the other side of the red stripes. These are aft suites. They have massive balconies. You have your own bedroom, your own living room. You have a hot tub on your balcony, but look at all the upscale lounge chairs and things that you have. What a great way to spend your vacation at 861 square feet. Or I think my first apartment after college wasn't even this big. 1,120 square feet is the presidential suite. You have your bedroom, you have your huge living room area, but look at this balcony. First, there's your hot tub. And can't you picture yourself just sitting in that hot tub, enjoying the Caribbean air? But then you have this huge balcony space. You even have a fireplace built into the wall, if that is not amazing. But this huge balcony space just for you. The balcony itself is 600 square feet, if that is not amazing. So also, if you are somebody who owns a company that does meeting and incentive trips, what better way to award your top producer than to get this suite and have them over to your balcony and give them their award right on this balcony. So another great option on board. So where does the ship go to? She's going to be sailing out of Port Canaveral. We just finished a brand new pier in Port Canaveral. It's unlike any other cruise pier I've ever seen before. And 1 week we will be going to the Eastern Caribbean, 1 week to the Western. Eastern Caribbean cruises, San Juan, Amber Cove, which is a beautiful private spot that we have just in the Dominican Republic, and then Grand Turk. And Grand Turk has won year after year after year best port in the Caribbean. In the Western Caribbean, we have Cozumel, Costa Maya, and then Carnival's exclusive spot in Roatan called Mahogany Bay. You get off your ship and there's this giant area that's just shops and restaurants and fun things like that. Then you can take the only ski lift in the Caribbean that takes you over to the beach area, and it's a private beach just for the Carnival passengers that day. So here's another shot of this amazing ship. And then to give you another sneak preview, we have a sister ship coming out late in 2022, which it's already 2021. This is only next year. For Carnival's 50th birthday, we're going to bring out the Carnival Celebration sister ship to the Mardi Gras that you just saw. And she will be based out of Miami, Florida. So that's everything that I have for you. Patti, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Okay, I'm going to pop my face on here. I find myself wishing and longing for the day that we're going to be able to be back out there, and it won't be too much longer. I think that what we're focusing on is looking at probably May timeframe for those of you who are keeping track like we are. But I want to thank you, Scott, for sharing this tour of the Mardi Gras. I love to see the Mardi Gras kind of in progress, from the shipyard and on out. And I think that you guys have done an amazing job of creating a variety of different environments and different moods and stuff for whatever you might be feeling. There's lots of different places and spaces on board, and very spacious. So that's great too. One thing I wanted to also mention, I think we were talking about before, but regarding the casino, you had mentioned that you took some of those slot machines and you're going to find them out around the pool area or in different places where you don't have to go into the casino to play a little slot action. So that's very cool too. It's a great use of space. Really, really good.
Absolutely. And for those of you who are wondering, Patti and I can't tell you what is going to exactly happen when cruising returns, but I can tell you Carnival has a meeting every single week with the CDC. And we are working very closely with them to get back to cruising. And we have brought back 16 ships into the North American waters, 13 of which have already reached green status. From what I understand, of the 3 that haven't, 2 of which have, but they haven't officially updated their website as well. So we are moving very closely to being able to do the test sailings. And then the next step is being able to bring you all on board. We don't have a time frame yet, but we're hoping that it'll be really, really soon.
Yep. And all you guys have to do is just simply call us and we'll give you the latest scoop. Call us at 614-847-5551. Of course, we are open in our office. If you'd like to make an appointment for a safe meeting, we can do that, or by phone or by email. And we just welcome the opportunity to help you with any of your vacation plans as we move forward, and appreciate your support over all these years. So thank you. I don't know if all of our staff can quickly turn on their cameras, maybe at the same time, and we'll just say hi to everybody. Hi and bye.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing the slideshow so they should be able to
How about everybody else out there? Can you turn on your cameras? We'll see who's out there. I know Bill and Sheila, Tom Post, you're out there. Dawn, Beverly, you guys want to turn on your cameras and say hi?
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, I feel like you're right here. How nice. How nice to see you guys. Oh, makes me miss you even more. Well, listen, thank you. Hi, Beverly. Hi. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your time with us. And we look forward to more fun ahead. Thank you.
Absolutely. Patti, thanks for having me over today to do this virtual cruise party. We're so appreciative of our relationship with Magic. When I first started at Carnival, my very first sales call was to Magic Cruises back in May 22 years ago. So we appreciate you all. And then it's amazing that the majority of your staff was there that very first time that I visited. So it's amazing the longevity that everybody has at Magic.
Yeah, we're quite the family here. So these are my sisters. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.